and welcome to a very special World's Finest. That's right, it's the very last World's Finest, and it's in this form. Last time you'll hear me and Lilith on our own talking exclusively about DC Comics, because coming soon, the Capes and Lunatics podcast will be joined by Charlie Esser and Tyler Patrick to discuss Marvel, DC, Image. Anyway, for the last time, I am Phil Parrish, and joining me is...
Hey guys, it's Lilith, and I promise this will be a happy episode. I promise.
Why not go opposite for our last episode?
This is a bad week to quit for Phil, apparently.
No. I just mean, like, you're usually... I don't know. But, that was an alright week. So I guess I'll get the books out of the way one last time that you didn't get. Definitely didn't get Justice League of America number 7.
Wouldn't wet my dog's butt with it, but go ahead, Phil.
Oh. Well, they brought back a villain. At first I was like, where's that name? Why does it sound familiar? What was his name? Terror Smith. Ring a bell?
No, it's just like a 90s guy.
Exactly. He's one of those guys who got bit by those alien parasites and got superpowers.
Oh.
And so he's basically fighting the Atom and Killer Frost in a museum.
Did Ben Stiller show up?
No, they were there trying to find a cure for Killer Frost. Adam thought there was something there that could help him come up with a cure. And I guess these two are, I don't know, I guess there's a romance starting to brew between Adam and Killer Frost.
Okay, but we live in a multiverse. Just go to the TV universe. They found it.
As far as we know,
spoiler alert.
She didn't take it. We don't know if it's. I mean, supposedly it is, but
That's interesting.
Yeah. It was all right, just for the sheer hilarity of bringing back that. And I don't know what is up with the press. Like, anytime like the team's out in public, they're like, "Where's Batman? Isn't he supporting the team?" It's like, it's freaking Batman. When have you ever got him on camera?
It's a meta commentary on how Batman is needed to sell everything, or they think so. I'm personally annoyed by his insertions.
He hey now. I mean, it is funny that he's like one of the most popular characters in DC, and meanwhile he's the one who's supposed to like be in the shadows the most.
He's also supposed to be a solo act. Yeah, he has like the hugest like sidekick gallery ever.
Well, he needs an army for something. This one wasn't too bad. That was probably a 3.75.
Okay. What's the other book?
I got two other.
Because I have one you didn't read.
Okay. All right. Well, Hellblazer 10. It's getting there. It's getting a little better. I mean, we got some like werewolves and Papa Midnight's in this one, but he seems more like Blade in this issue. Because Papa Midnight's like dressed all in black, has the trench coat. He has like, he's using swords against werewolves, not vampires. But the issue. I mean, it's getting better, but I was like, are they turning Papa Midnight into Blade?
There could be worse things to be turned into. If we're doing Marvel analogs. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Some werewolf battle. It wasn't too bad. I'd probably give this one a 4.
Okay.
And since we won't be here, everyone, I think, what is it? Issue 13, our favorite Tim Seeley's taking over writing chores for Hellblazer.
So I'll be back for a while, I guess.
Yeah. And
so look forward to that on Capes and Lunatics.
Yes, and he assured me personally on Twitter that he is staying on Nightwing also, so.
Doesn't he have another book too besides Nightwing?
Yeah, doesn't he have like a creator? Doesn't he have one for like? Is it Image or so one of the other ones?
Yeah, one of the indies.
Hey man,
He's a busy
He's
boy.
cashing in, man. Hellblazer. Like I said, it was getting better. Maybe I'm in a generous mood since this is our last hurrah. Another 4 for Hellblazer. You get a 4. You get a 4. Everyone gets a 4.
Hopefully not your pick of the week.
No, no. So, what book did you get that I did not read?
Blue Beetle #9. Hello.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, still
Uh,
still quality.
Still quality.
Nice.
Just a heads up, this is like a little fun permanent change, supposedly, that they just made in the book. I don't want to ruin it. It's a huge spoiler, but I'm super excited to see if they actually stick with it. It has a lot to do with the scarab mythology and whatnot. So if you're a fan of Blue Beetle, then you probably have an inkling about what I'm talking about. So yeah, I can't believe they made me like Jamie Reyes. He's like, he's kind of like Cisco almost now. From the TV show. And I like that. I like that change to Jamie.
Who doesn't like Cisco?
If you don't like Cisco, we can't be friends. Fight me.
Oh God.
So yeah, this one was a quality 4.5.
Nice.
Pick it up. Don't wait for the trade. It's not too late to jump in. It's only issue 9.
All right, and I think I have one more you didn't read. Wonder Woman 23, the final part of The Truth. This one, again, it was pretty good. If you think you know Ares, the god of war, you do not. Pick this up. Everything you know is a lie.
I'm sure it was not.
Yeah. I mean, you could tell they're kind of tying stuff up because when does the new creative team come out? Like issue 26 or something?
Yeah.
So
I'm excited for that too.
Yeah, so this is 23. I think 24 wraps up that other store, the year 1, whatever it is. And then I guess 25. 25 yeah, 25 is probably going to be like an oversized one-off to tie everything up. And maybe we'll mention on Capes and Lunatics if you. Hopefully it's in the good pal, not the bad pal. Oh, that's what we should do. We should either have the Reed pal or the Steaming pal.
Yes, I love it.
I knew you'd like that. This one was all right. It's probably I might have to go 3.75 for this one.
Okay.
All right, so are we down to the 5 that we both read?
Yes.
All right. Why don't we go to Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps 21, and I can say, I told you so.
Yes. As I said in the chat, it was a very predictable turn of events.
Yeah.
Not that it's bad, just they don't have to force feed it and telegraph it so from so far away.
I know. They didn't come out and say it to the last page. We're like, we know.
I think it's a fitting end for Kyle.
That's not the end. Maybe for his love life.
I want it to be. Yeah,
maybe for
exactly.
his love life,
but superheroes don't need girlfriends.
Well,
if you're gonna make it nothing but drama, just leave it alone. Let him be single.
Well, he can have a girlfriend, but hey, go home and get a vasectomy.
Well, that one football player has squeezed out the 3rd baby after his vasectomy, so those don't always work. Especially when you have willpower.
What do you think of I don't know, how Jordan saved the day again? And
I'm over this book. I'm officially over this book. They have to do something to hook me back in. What are we spinning our wheels for? Is there some secret event? I don't know, because I just feel like we're treading water here.
Unless we're just waiting for, whatever's coming with the Watchmen or whatever.
Ugh.
But even Guy Gardner seemed over the book. He's like, oh yeah, Hal saved the day again, of course.
Exactly. It's just like, why have most of your fan favorite Green Lanterns all together for all? I know his name is first on the title, but come on, come on, flesh everybody out again. That's my only complaint.
I don't even mind if they would take turns with arcs. Give Hal one arc, give John one arc, and then Kyle, and guess you could do one with Guy.
I like Guy better than I like Kyle.
How dare you?
Not by much, but.
Well, yeah, they kind of have to butch Kyle back up. They kind of, I don't know. I think they kind of pacified him a little bit because, Hal has to be the testosterone and Guy.
Yeah. They're very similar if you read both their early runs. So yeah, you have to make some distinctions, definitely. Mm-hmm. But also the artwork really was kind of flat. It didn't pop like it usually did for me this week. So
it reminded me.
It's still a solid 4 though for me.
I'll probably go 4.25. The art reminded me of someone else's art, but I couldn't put my finger on who.
It was very 90s.
I think that's the vibe I got. Yeah, like Kyle's early run.
Yeah, which not a fan of.
What, the refrigerator?
Hey, he's not the Reverse Flash. Reddit joke. You have to be a Redditor to get that joke.
Ooh, super secret society.
Not really.
Okay, well, let's go to, and I have a question about the cover on this one. Action Comics 980, 20 issues. We're almost there.
I know. 20
issues
and so I can drop it like a hot potato. Yes!
Oh, that'll be a big discussion on Capes and Lunatics issue 1000.
That's a whole episode. That's a whole episode by itself.
I know it's a thing with Nightwing, but do we really need a shot of Zod's butt?
You gotta pull in the lady somehow, apparently.
Well, I was gonna say, you're a heterosexual female. Did that do anything for you?
No, it left me scratching my head as well. That's not what I come to the Superman book for, despite early drawings.
I mean, I know you throw a pair of boobs on there, you get the teenage boys, but is that really gonna pull in teenage girls? I don't think so.
I don't know. These teenage girls are crazy, man. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing now. I don't know. I don't know any teenage girls. Thank God. For another 2 years.
Maybe they think they're gonna pull in the teenage girls because it looks like Zod's wearing yoga pants.
Lululemon. They should have went for the. They should have went for the sponsorship.
All right. I have a problem with the inside of the issue too. Cyborg Superman's already blaming Superman for robbing him of his humanity. Didn't he transform himself last issue?
Pretty sure.
I'm like, wait. I mean, and he went through his original origin. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But didn't you just transform yourself back into a cyborg last?
And also, Amanda Waller, she's not as good as she used to be. I miss old Amanda Waller.
Because she's everywhere. I mean, she's basically...
Everywhere!
She's basically one of those Pokemon people now. She's trying to collect everyone.
Maybe she's the collector from that Justice League animated episode. Secretly.
Yeah, but I mean, how are you going to be this super secret government thing if everyone knows you because you've gone after all of them?
Mutually assured destruction? I don't know.
I guess. But as for the story itself, what did you think?
It was meh for me.
Oh, look, there our obligatory Batman appearance.
I'm saying. I'm getting real tired. And I'm sick of Suicide Squad, so it's just eh. They have ruined that whole franchise for me.
Oh yeah, man. They're milking that for
everything it's worth, and it ain't worth much now. So.
And
Can
it
we
just,
move on?
and this issue just serves to remind me that, oh yeah, they killed off Clark Kent's parents. It would have been nice to have at least one of them around again.
I can at least. Come on.
Exactly.
Can't have that because of the movies, though.
I
Apparently,
know.
maybe.
Why? She's still alive in the movies, isn't she?
Is she?
The mother is, isn't she? Yeah, because she was in Batman. Remember? Why did you say that name? I'll go save your mother. Remember?
Oh.
I know you
Yeah.
blocked it out, but yeah, I mean, she's alive.
By the time Justice League rolls around, though? I don't know.
Why did you say that name? Because they're both dead.
Exactly. That's how I feel. Anyway, okay.
And so, what did you score this one?
It was a 3.75 for me.
Ew.
Gratuitous cash grab is gratuitous.
Yeah, I'll throw out the 4.
It's because you're the nice one.
And you're the truthful one.
I'm just harsh. I'm so critical of DC. Like, Marvel, it gets so many passes. I'm like, it's Marvel. What else are they going to do? And I'm like, DC, you had it and you blew it.
Alright, you want to do Deathstroke 19? The Lazarus Contract Part 3.
Yes. This is one of my picks of the week.
Ooh. Really?
Yes, I'm enjoying this arc. I was very hesitant about this arc, but I love it so far.
Mm-hmm. Deathstroke with super speed.
I mean, we got a double dose of Deathstroke this week, so that could be what it is too with Arrow. Like, oh my god, I cannot wait to talk about it on Queen Consolidated.
Check that out. Last episode of Queen Consolidated.
It was a weird twist, but I liked it.
Mm-hmm. And the secret deal with Dick Grayson and
Secrets is not Dick Grayson's game, damn it.
because he's not Batman, he's not supposed to have secrets.
Exactly.
He's supposed to be the nice
But
one.
I'll give them this one mulligan, okay?
Mm-hmm. But what about that ending?
All aboard the hype train. Woo woo! That's a good way to end. I mean, that's a good way to end the issue.
I guess it's just supposed to be electrified, but look at that. I mean, I don't know if it's in front of you, but if you look at that sword on the last page, it looks like it's like lighting up blue.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I mean, not to give too much away, but the twist at the end is time travel. So I just wonder if
It's always time travel.
I know, but I just wonder if our big blue friend is going to show up and go, no, you're not going to mess up.
We dealt with you for like 18 episodes. Get out of here.
You're not going to mess up what I already messed up. No.
Oh, I don't know. Probably.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You said you have 2 picks of the week. This one is good. I'd say definitely pick this up.
Yeah.
So is this
make sure you pick up everything in the storyline though. And usually y'all know I don't say that. It is a gratuitous cash grab, but at least it's entertaining. And it's something new and fresh. It's not wearing out its welcome like Batman and Suicide Squad.
And especially next week because the final part is I guess it's the Teen Titans annual, so it'll be probably $1 more.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Mm-hmm. So is this a 5 from you?
Of course. It finally felt like everybody had figured out what their place was in the writing train system that they had going. Everything just kind of fell and clicked together, and I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And the artwork was super strong too. So
yeah, it's not my pick, but I really did enjoy it. I'm gonna give 5 as well. Here, let's go to my pick, and it's probably your other pick, Detective Comics.
Yes, it is my other pick.
957, yeah, it's my pick of the week.
So far to go on that one, though.
What?
So far to go till 1,000 for that one, it feels like.
Well, yeah, like 43, 42, 43.
Ugh.
Spoiler. No,
Yeah,
not a spoiler. She's in it. Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say, and I love Stephanie Brown. Y'all know
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yep.
This is a good story, good solid story. I like that they're like first it was Cass and now it's Stephanie. I like it.
So is she gonna go dark, and then Tim Drake's gonna have to come back and save her with his love?
I mean, there's worse love stories. Velocity. So whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what their shipper name is. I don't want to tread into Tumblr this late at night, so I'm not. I'll figure it out in the morning.
What, Tim and Stephanie?
Yeah.
Uh, hmm. Brown Drake. I don't know. I was trying to combine Spoiler and Robin, and I didn't seem like any good.
I say STEM.
No, there you go. What about the last page?
Mm,
What's up with that?
I mean, I was yeah. I could have thought of about three other compelling ways to end the issue. Just saying.
Yeah.
That was actually the down spot for me in this book.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they better unless they do like original, even if the look is stupid, it better be like original version of you know who.
You think it's gonna be though?
I don't know, because they did like one or two other versions in the New 52, and it wasn't.
And they're
him.
going for those 90 feels. So
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might be him.
I don't know why everybody's so obsessed with the 90s. I'd rather go back to the 80s.
Yeah.
Writing wise.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least with the comic, with yeah, like definitely Marvel and like late 90s for like DC was the jam.
Yeah.
I mean late 80s, yeah, was the jam. Killed off.
So it's a 5 for you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's a 4.9 for me.
4.9.
So that last page irked me.
I was gonna
like,
say.
oh.
She enjoyed everything but that last page.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of last pages, why don't we go to our last one, Batman Beyond number 8.
I think I'm gonna give this book a rest after the end of this arc.
Oh, why?
It's not compelling right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're world building, spinning their wheels. I don't feel like anybody's committed to this book. Like, I mean, the stories are good, but I don't know. For some reason, it just feels like I don't get enough Terry every single time I read this. And it's a $3.99 book, mind you. So it's just like,
Yeah. It almost seems like, I don't want to say, not this simplistic, but almost like paint by numbers. It's like, okay, what made Batman Beyond great? Old Bruce Wayne. Okay, bring him back from the dead. Okay, we got Dana. Yeah. I'm just waiting for Ace to pop up.
but I mean, well, and it's coming, I guarantee it. But like, come on, do we have to do Ra's al Ghul? Like, Ra's al Ghul's played out.
Yeah, but
Darkseid's played out, Zod's played out. Like, it's so many other things we could be doing right now. Why? Why?
Yeah, but I like the twist on it. It made sense.
Of course, it made sense. But I don't know. That episode where quote unquote Talia, I won't ruin it for you. I was just like, that's one of my all time favorites for Batman Beyond. It was just like, well, you can just steal ideas from the actual show.
Yeah.
I would not care.
But like a suit with an evil AI.
And we've been there, done that with World's End, Future's End.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like, rehash, whatevs.
Yeah.
It was a 4 for me. I really did love the artwork, but this storyline is weak. Weak sauce.
Yeah, probably a 4.25.
But I don't know what the code, the free digital code was for this one. What book was it?
Oh, what? Which book's got the digital code?
I know this one did, but what was it for?
For this book.
That's it? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't think there's anything else. Here, I'll open it right now. Yeah, I think it's just for the book you have.
Boring.
Yeah, because like it was just the ones that come out once a month. So the only books I had that had the code were Batman Beyond and Hellblazer.
Mm.
Everything else is like a twice monthly book I got this week.
Yeah. I don't like because I get everything digitally, so it doesn't even matter to me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't get everything digitally. Like I said, if it's worth it, I will pay. Like if I think it's going to be worth something, where I really like the cover or whatever, I will get a physical copy. But I didn't get a physical copy at all this week of anything.
Well, I'm an old man, darn it. I like my physical copies.
He likes to go thumbing through the long boxes on a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want some young whippersnapper pushing the wrong button and my whole collection disappears.
Luca, Daddy, what's this?
No, some pinhead who runs the DC website. I don't want them hitting the wrong button and my whole digital collection's gone.
That's why you use Comixology, because it's an Amazon company now.
Ah.
Amazon might be evil, but they're good at what they do.
So is that it?
Oh, it is. Let's remind people about what we didn't talk about. Batgirl number 11. Batman in the Shadow number 2. I meant to pick this up. I'm gonna wait for the trade on it though.
Yeah, that's what I thought I'm gonna do.
What else was out? Injustice 2 number 7. Commandi Challenge 5. Looney Tunes 237. Suicide Squad 18. And the paperback of Superman, The Final Days of Superman. Do you think they should pick that up? I don't think they should pick that up.
No, I mean, just if you want to know, how we got to where we are now, maybe. But yeah, no, you don't need.
There's a video on YouTube. Just watch that. Save yourself like $60.
Oh jeez.
So that's it.
All right. Well, everyone, you should know this by now, but yeah, this is the last episode of World's Finest. So, if you want to hear me and Lilith and our friends Tyler and Charlie discussing comics every week, follow us to the Capes and Lunatics podcast. And follow us on social media so you know exactly when those episodes go up. We have a bunch of shows over there. So follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/Capes and Lunatics. Twitter is @CapesLunatics. Instagram, Capes and Lunatics. Pinterest, Capes and Lunatics Podcast. And email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. And send us voicemail. Let everyone, review these books, though. Anything we don't talk about, send us your audio review. Nice and easy. Just pick up your phone and call 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And Lilith, where can people talk to you? Since we're going to be discussing everything now, where can people talk to you about all comics and all TV shows, movies?
I will just make it easy for you guys. I live tweet like all the DC shows, like stuff at Lilith Hellfire. Since it's the summertime, you might as well just go ahead and follow Adventures in FG, where I do everything else. Like literally everything else, just random fun. And be sure to check out my website, adventuresinfangirling.com. Aliens Covenant review should be up this weekend. Wonder Woman's coming up on the 2nd of June. I need to get that out, so be sure to check those 2 things out. What about you, Phil?
Well, if anyone wants to contact me directly, especially if you're a comics creator or anyone who works on these TV shows or movies, you can email me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com. On Twitter, I am @nightwingpdp. Alright, So let me just end this episode with well, we're gonna get a Marvelous review, our last Marvelous review, but before we go, Lilith, thank you for doing this with me. I couldn't have done this without you. And like I said, everyone follows the Capes and Lunatics. I mean, the Here's Talk Comics. This woman is like the best in the business. So
Oh,
you will not be disappointed. So, And we'll,
me and
and
my boys, it's gonna be fun.
that's right. And everything we do over there is going to like be going up on YouTube too, so you can actually see this woman.
And make sure you follow us so you'll know when we usually post when we're going live. It's Saturday morning, so you can watch us live and leave comments and stuff. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and oh yeah, and subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics YouTube also. You can see stuff ahead of time, and then that'll let you know the podcast will be coming soon. Probably a couple days after that.
It's been a blast, though, Phil. We've shredded and synced up so many titles.
I know. Like I say, I always love working with you, but oh yeah, this comics it's been such a ride.
One, thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys really follow us over to Capes and Lunatics. It's a new era. It's a new chapter. Join us.
Yep. And so I guess all that's left is to say, speaking of wild rides, you get now, for the last time, you get to hear another voice of the Capes and Lunatics. He puts the "and" in Capes and Lunatics. Mr. Charlie Esser with his final Marvelous review. Of course, New Superman. For the last time, here we go. Alright everyone, I've said my goodbyes to Lilith, and now it's time to say goodbye to the Charlie Esser and his Marvelous reviews. But never fear, we'll be on Capes and Lunatics, but our comics talk will take a different form. But for one more time, Charlie Esser, New Superman this week, correct?
Yeah, New Superman number 11. And it surprises me that I'm at 11 books on this, and I had not yet got it on my pull list. It really shocks me. Because I have been a big fan of New Superman for years, for months, and I usually, do the pull after the third issue, Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, so I was shocked when I'm looking around, not seeing anything for my Marvelous review this week, and then I say, wait, New Superman 11, when did that come out? Notice that, the Flash of China was on the cover. So picked it up, and here's our story. We open up, we see an oceanographer finding a focsilized, like a statue of a person, but actually like a person encased in something. This is Professor Zheng Shiquang, who was rescued by our Justice League a few issues ago. He and his grad students are immediately attacked by the China White Triad. We come to see Kong Kenan doing his meditations with I Ching's class. Very upset because they're all standing perfectly chill. The reason for standing perfectly still is to help him unlock his super speed, because in order to move fast, you must first remain perfectly still. We see the Flash of China on the treadmill being bored because she doesn't want to just run on a treadmill. She wants to run somewhere. And of course, now that Kong is practicing, he opens up the I forget what they call it, the trigram for movement, which gives him his super speed. So of course he immediately runs out. He goes to the Flash of China, and they start their race to see who is the fastest person in China. Bum, bum, bum. And endanger millions of lives as they run across the world. Meanwhile, Batman and Wonder Woman are at the lab with Robin Bop and Dr. Omen. And Dr. Omen basically shows them the footage of the doctor being attacked. And they show the being pulled out of the water, and we hear he is the turtle monk. And here we get basically China's Wonder Woman's secret origin, sort of implied left-handedly here, that she is a green snake who meditated enough to become a human, as this monk, what's his name? Can't find his name here, but he is the turtle monk who was a turtle who became a human, the turtle who walks like a man, and of course the villains inject him with the Doomsday virus to bring him alive, because that's what you do. We see people are about to go home, and I Ching saves the young scientist who had brought Superman to I Ching because they're not paying attention. Run around past terracotta warriors, run to Superman tells the Flash that he starts vibrating. Why is he vibrating? And he says, Keenan, don't freak out, okay? The other Flash, showed me how to deal with this. Barry Allen talked Avery through this in Flash number 3. First, I need you to think about something you love. Is there something you love? You mean like beating you? Ha! And runs away. He was faking. He stops to hug a bunch of pandas, gets to the end of the Great Wall, and there's Avery relaxing. And as she points out, all I do is run. You really thought you were going to be faster than me. They do a race back. Avery steals some of Superman's Speed Force. And then we see the Doomsday Turtle Monk, now gigantic Gaiju version, about to stomp on Taipei. The heroes have to save him. We see a nice then we cut to the United States, where Lex Luthor and Amanda Waller are having a discussion about why Lex Luthor brought an untested superhuman into her country without her consent. That would be, of course, Superman, which he brought into America without the consent of whatever agency Amanda Waller is the head of. Hey, see, they made her fat again. That's nice, Remember for a while there, they made her like super hot for some reason. Now she's got the short cropped hair, and looks like a real Amanda Waller. Looks like a woman that you would be afraid to cross in an argument. We see that Harley is working as her chauffeur, and she had to go in and steal the security video with minimal collateral damage. Anyway, we get to see Wonder Woman confront the Turtle Monk, who basically wants her and he to go back to being animals because they feel they've upset the natural order of things. And Wonder Woman agrees to basically be devoured by him, but Batman and Superman will not let her sacrifice herself in this way. They do manage. Oh no, I'm sorry. They don't manage that. They're sitting there, battling the thing. Dr. Omen is getting yelled at. How can they, let this thing go? And then they say you have to release Project Zero. And we see the evil I Ching standing behind this guy who was yelling at them. He says, "Very good, Mr. Lau. Very good." And we see they have released Superman Zero. Bum, bum, bum. Who I guess is the evil Chinese Superman. This is Zero Ultimatum Part 1. It's a great book. I like Wonder Woman's origin. That was a really cool twist on things. New Superman number 11. A couple weeks late, but still a happy addition. I will keep on reading these, even as I start to adjust my intake now that I no longer have to review every single book each week. But I'm giving New Superman number 11. We're gonna give it. We're gonna give it 4.5 octagonal Superman shields out of 5. Very good book.
All right, sounds great. But so that's it. The last Marvelous review. Mr. Charlie Esser, before you tell these people where to find you, Thank you again every week for doing these marvelous reviews. I know I appreciate it. Lilith appreciates it. I'm sure the audience appreciates it. But that's why I can't. But I can't wait till we all do our capes and lunatics together and talk everything: TV, comics, movies, whatever. But so yeah, everyone needs to follow us to Capes and Lunatics. I already did all that social email. But Charlie, if people want to contact you personally, where can they get a hold of you?
Well, they can always write to me in that old-fashioned email way at superconnectivityblog@gmail.com. That's superconnectivityblog, all one word, @gmail.com. And, of course, like me on Facebook and follow me on the Twitters at Charlie Esser, CharlieEsser. Look for the 2 E's in the middle for quality. Sadly, speaking of ends of the era, MeTV will no longer be airing after this week The Incredible Hulk, 7 o'clock p.m. on Saturday nights. So I will not be live tweeting that at that time anymore, but I still will live tweet other things like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I guess that's it. But I'll find other things to tweet, and I'll let you know. And Hulk is moving to weekdays at 5 on Heroes and Icons, but I'm at work then, so can't live tweet that. Okay, but that's my social meds, man.
All right. Well, all right, everyone. That's it. The last world's finest. You know what you have to do now. As soon as my voice is over, as soon as you hear the end of my voice, go and subscribe to Capes and Lunatics and start downloading the podcast and listening and sending us content. You know, send us emails, send us voicemails. Don't want to sit over there all lonely and afraid. But once again, thank you, Little Hellfire, for everything. Thank you, Charlie, for everything. And thank you, the listeners, for keeping us, I was just saying business, but can you count it as a business if we don't make money? But thank you, everyone, for joining us. And like I said, Capes and Lunatics, check it out. Good night.